All right, so both of these look cranked up. This one still looks a little dark, lighter than it was. We'll see how these two do and come back to the 750. I got to remember, there's such a bright light in front of the 500 that I tend to look off to the TV, but I really should look directly at the lens. Same here, this one's a little easier because I can see the lens clear, but the lens here just it disappears into the black thanks to the light in front of it. So, and I'm still thinking this should really come up a stop or two. We'll see how we do. Let's assume that it's in focus for once. I did open up depth of field and see. So, NancyFancy. It's a name I gave, well, my songwriter self gave to this gal that was dancing at the other edge of this entertainment complex or large hotel club with several little clubs going. I was playing like in a lounge area, and then there was more of a theater area where she was dancing and whatnot, and they'd come over, on their break and hang out and whatnot. I'd play piano for them, and so, but I think her name might have been Nancy, but after seeing her dance, NancyFancy seemed to work a lot better, and so I kind of went with that. And this is one of the few songs, the only one I can remember right now that I really don't want to explain. I don't want to pop the hood and say, here's why that song is the way it is. Except to say that as a songwriting example, it was meant to hit this abstraction, this real simplistic abstraction, where the words are simple, and it's not like you're describing some abstract concept necessarily. It seems like a simple story, but somehow if the feeling I was trying to hover with and stay with, the modality, was that of a story that seems like the next line is going to resolve it, or the next line will make sense of all of the other lines that went before it, but it never quite does. It just sort of keeps going into this abstraction. And then because the hook line is such a metaphor, it doesn't let you off the hook for a hook line. And it still leaves you thinking, well, it doesn't let you land. Just kind of the appropriate metaphor for the lyrics in that thing. And I think what really lended that twist, really helped it stay in that abstraction, that soft abstraction, is the fact that I was in Vancouver, Vancouver Island at the time, and in Victoria, which is kind of trippy city. It's got its own vibe, sort of its own thing about it, and so does the song. It has its own little abstract vibe. Really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite songs, and I loved orchestrating it and putting all the other layers on it. It was just great. It's one of my favorite songs. I hope y'all enjoy it, and to end it with the lesson really that is that all things needn't be defined, hyper defined. Sometimes what's cool is what's not defined. because it leaves room. It's a loose weave that leaves some room, some flow. Nice. Might want to stay on. Yeah. This one's still recording. This guy's still recording, so I got the full take. Just hope you're in focus for once.